Yo, what is going on, everybody? We are back again with another basketball video. And for today's video, we're gonna be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers. Cause in this channel, we talk about basketball rumors, a lot of NBA rumors. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about the LA Lakers once again, and we're also gonna be talking about Lamarcus Aldridge. So if you don't know, if you've been living on a rock, if you don't know, Greg Popovich of the San Antonio Spurs, the coach of the San Antonio Spurs, said that Lamarcus Aldridge won't be coming back to the San Antonio Spurs, meaning that he won't be part of the team anymore. So, which means they're either gonna trade him or they're gonna release him or waive him. If they can't find a trade, they're gonna waive him. But what I don't like is that San Antonio should have done this years, like 1 or 2 years ago back. They should have done this even earlier. Like, they should have traded Lamarcus Aldridge like probably last year, 2 years ago. They should have done this earlier. And if I were them, I would be looking to trade DeMar DeRozan as well, because the Spurs are not going to win a championship with DeMar DeRozan and Lamarcus Aldridge. They should have blow up this. They should have traded Lamarcus and DeMar DeRozan like earlier, like last year, 2 years ago. They would have had more trade values, at least for Lamarcus Aldridge. But now we're gonna be talking about how the Lakers can potentially get Lamarcus on the team, and if they even should do it. And we're gonna compare Lamarcus Aldridge and Andre Drummond, who the Lakers should get, who the Lakers should go after, either Lamarcus or Andre Drummond. So in order for the Lakers to get Lamarcus Aldridge, they gotta hope that Lamarcus Aldridge gets released. They gotta hope that the Spurs waive Lamarcus Aldridge. I don't think the Lakers are gonna be able to get him in a trade, because the Lakers salary rise, they're not looking good right now. Like, I don't see the Lakers. I don't know how the Lakers could get Lamarcus Aldridge via trade. I mean, they either gonna give up Kuzma, Dennis Schroeder, KCP. I mean, yeah, they gotta give up either one of them, but I honestly don't see it happening. I think the only way the Lakers get Lamarcus is if he gets waived. And anyways, I wouldn't even trade for Lamarcus Aldridge just because he's 35 years old. Keep in mind, he's declining. He's slow. He's more slower than ever. He's 35 years old. He's declining. Like, I would not give up any major assets for Lamarcus, and the Spurs are probably gonna ask for major assets, and there will probably be better trades, there'll probably be other teams offering better offers for San Antonio Spurs Lamarcus Aldridge. So via trade, I don't see the Lakers getting Lamarcus. Free agency, if he gets bought out, definitely I can definitely see it. But at the end of the day, I think Lamarcus wants to go back to Portland and play with Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard, I think he said it before too. I think he said that he wants to go back to Portland a long time ago. But I think he will eventually go back to Portland if he gets waived, if he gets released. I can see him definitely going back to Portland instead of the Los Angeles Lakers. Go back to playing with Damian Lillard. I can see Damian Lillard recruiting him. But who should the Lakers get over Lamarcus or Andre Drummond? In my opinion, this is just my opinion, I think the Lakers should go after Andre Drummond. And the reason why they should go after Andre Drummond is because Andre Drummond is 27 years old. He fits in the timeline with Anthony Davis. AD is 27 as well. They're both the same age. Like, I think if the Lakers had two options, if I were the Lakers and I had two options to either get Lamarcus or get Drummond, I would go with Drummond. And plus, Drummond doesn't get injured that much. Lamarcus Aldridge does get injured, so I know the San Antonio Spurs did say he's healthy, but I mean, what else are they gonna say? Like, are they gonna say that he's not healthy and lower his trade value? I would honestly rather have Andre Drummond than Lamarcus right now on the Los Angeles Lakers, just because Drummond is younger and Drummond is a better rim protector than Lamarcus. I know Lamarcus is a better shooter, but Lamarcus, at the end of the day, Lamarcus is 35 years old, meaning he's just old. 8 years older than Drummond, and plus he doesn't fit in that timeline with Anthony Davis, which Andre Drummond does. I know LeBron is 36, but LeBron James is LeBron James. But yeah, Andre Drummond, if you're a Laker fan, NBA fan in general, comment down below where you want to see Andre Drummond go to. He will either get traded or he will get released. We don't know what's gonna happen with PJ Tucker. PJ Tucker is another player in a similar situation as, you know, Lamarcus, where he's not gonna play with the Rockets anymore. The Rockets are gonna try to trade him, find a trade for him, which the Lakers could do. The Lakers can. PJ Tucker is getting paid like almost $8 million, so the Lakers can definitely find, you know, the Lakers can find a way to trade for PJ Tucker. Honestly, PJ Tucker and the Lakers, I wouldn't mind. He would actually help out the team. PJ Tucker's a good defender. He's good from the corner, from the 3-point shot in the corner. So, you know, I wouldn't mind PJ Tucker and the Lakers. But right now, the Lakers are trying to get Andre Drummond right now. If they don't get Drummond, I think they'll go after Lamarcus. But let's see what happens. Time will tell. But just like I said, I would rather the Lakers have Lamarcus and Drummond. But because just because Lamarcus is 35 years old and because Drummond is 27. But yeah, if you guys didn't make it all the way to the end of the video, like this video. You know, if you want to see, you know, if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see Lamarcus Aldridge go elsewhere, go to a contender, I can definitely see him going to Portland. I can see him going back to Portland. If he gets released, I think he's gonna go back to Portland. Just because he you know, he wants to go back and play with Damian Lillard. He said before he would like to go back to Portland. So if he gets released, I can see him going to Portland. But yeah, if you guys didn't make it to the end of the video, you know, subscribe if you're new. And that's it. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with Lamarcus. Let's see what happens with Drummond. Right now, if you're a Laker fan, you're hoping that Andre Drummond gets bought out by the Cleveland Cavaliers. But yeah, subscribe if you're new. And I'm out.